everyone? It's Jonathan Mathis. How's everyone doing? Thank you, guys. Welcome to my sports channel. If you haven't already, please like, subscribe, share this video. Thank you guys so much, because without you guys, none of this is possible. Now, if you watched the Memphis Grizzlies game last night, you saw what happened early in the game. Memphis, Dillon Brooks got tossed from the game. And we all saw why he got tossed from the game, because of that nasty flagrant 2 committed by him in the game. And, you know, a lot of people are talking about it. You know, Steve Kerr wasn't too happy after the game. You know, he bitterly took shots at Dillon Brooks after the game, was very upset that one of his players suffered a serious elbow injury after that horrible foul. And yes, Dillon Brooks deserved to get ejected from the game. You know, we all saw the play right in front of our eyes. And when you look at it, Dillon Brooks wasn't even going for the basketball. He wasn't going for the basketball. He was clearly going for the man's head, for Gary Payton II head, you know. And I mean, that was just dangerous. You know, that was a play that you got to let go. Just let dude fall to the ground. He's already going down. I mean, it's like an unwritten rule, right? He's already gonna feel it. He's already gonna, you know, hit the floor at some point. And then it was just bad. It was bad. I don't think Dillon Brooks is a dirty player. That was a dirty play, but I don't think he's a dirty player. But now you're going to have your critics saying that, oh, you got to watch out for this guy because this guy's a dirty player. This is always going to follow him for the rest of his career because of this one mistake. Look, the Memphis Grizzlies are a young team. They're a young team. You know, maybe it was some kind of retaliation from what happened in game 1. We all saw Draymond Green, you know, take a shot at one of their guys. He went after one of their guys. So, you know, Dillon Brooks kind of set the tone early in that game and you know, made it real clear that, hey, if you come at one of our guys, we're going to come after yours. But that's not the way to go about it. I mean, there's 10 million other ways you could send messages. If that was Dillon Brooks' attention, I don't know what if that was his intention. I don't know what his intent was. I don't know if you couldn't possibly be frustrated because the game had just started. So I mean, that couldn't have been a foul out of frustration. I don't know what prompted him to you know, do what he did in yesterday's game. I don't know, but Steve Kerr wasn't too happy. He spoke bitterly about Brooks' swinging shot to Gary Payton's head, to Gary Payton's face, and that's what sent Payton awkwardly to the floor, and he fractured his left elbow. So now he is out indefinitely. We got to see what the league does about Dillon Brooks, if he's going to be suspended for his actions. And you know what? I think he should. I think the NBA has to send a message. I think the NBA has to make it real clear that they're not going to put up with anything like this and that they're going to regulate these kind of issues. I mean, you got to put your foot down, because what we saw yesterday, Dillon Brooks crossed the line. He crossed the line. You should never ever cross that line, you know. And it was the right call by ejecting him from the game after that. Now, what Draymond Green did in game 1, I don't think that was a flagrant 2. I think that was a common foul. I don't think he had the intent to injure. I think Draymond Green was trying to make him earn the shot and not get the easy layup. So, he as the type of physical player he is, he did what he felt he needed to do to stop him from getting that layup, and he even held him up afterwards. So I don't think, his intent was to injure him, but because he got thrown out in game one, I guess the refs felt the need to toss Dillon Brooks. But again, what Dillon Brooks did was far worse than what Draymond Green did. Dillon Brooks is lucky that Gary Payton wasn't seriously injured. Like, this could have been a lot worse. Gary Payton could have really, really got hurt because that landing yesterday, it was awkward. And it looked worse after he fell to the floor. It really did. And the first thing, my immediate reaction was like, damn, he's seriously hurt. Because he was down on the ground for a while, But, hey, Steve Kerr has every right to be angry. So does Gary Payton. Teammates, they have every right to be angry because this was uncalled for and this cannot happen. This should never happen in the game. I understand that you're going to get physical. These are the playoffs, okay? Look, this is what you like. You like the physical style of play, okay? The physicality is part of the territory. It's part of the game of basketball. You want to see that in your face intensity, that defense, that hard-nosed defense, and that's what you saw. And it's basketball. It's playoff basketball. Everyone is supposed to be physical. Everyone's competing at such a high level, and everyone's gonna fight for everything in these games. This is the playoffs. But yes, everyone's talking about this being a broken code. Absolutely. And some codes in this league you just can't break, and that's one of them. So yes, to answer everyone's question, like everyone else has been saying, Dillion Brooks has definitely broke the code. He definitely broke the NBA code, and he definitely, in my opinion, and a lot of other people might agree with me as well, he definitely should be levied a suspension. At least one game. He should at least miss game 3. If no other game. At least miss one game, because you have to put your foot down. You have to crack down on this. And you have to let it be known that this cannot happen in professional basketball. Because someone can get seriously injured. And Gary Payton, after that scary fall yesterday, was lucky that it wasn't far worse. That it wasn't anything worse. I'll see you guys later. You guys take care. Enjoy the games tonight. We got some good stuff. We got NHL playoffs. We got NBA playoffs. It's going to be a lot of fun. Don't forget to subscribe to the video. Give this video a thumbs up. Your boy is out. Take care, everyone. Peace.